Hey guys, so today I wanted to just give some thoughts on a current theory that's going around the community right now with regards to the light system and year 1 weapons. The title might be incredibly obvious to a lot of you, but I'll explain. So right now your light dictates a large amount as to how much damage you deal. If you're a level 34 fighting a level 35, you suffer a large damage penalty. That's what makes hard mode hard. If you're even lower level, then you suffer more of a penalty. However, your attack value on your weapons still matters, and your attack will give damage increases when increased. This is evidenced by simply upgrading a weapon. If its attack goes up, then its damage goes up. There's currently a theory roaming the community. I saw it on Reddit and a couple of other places. I'm not sure what people are calling it, but I'm just going to call it the 5% theory. In the Taken King, your light determines a solid chunk of your power, much like light levels today. Let's say you're in full 280 light gear, armor, class item, ghost, even special and heavy weapon. But your primary weapon is a Fatebringer, which you're not going to be able to upgrade above 170 attack in the Taken King. However, since you're in full 280 gear, your average, aka your light, would only go down a few points, maybe 260 something. So, a lot of people translate that as meaning your Fatebringer would have the attack power of a 260 something weapon, resulting only in minor damage losses, meaning 1-year weapons would be still usable in a lot of the Taken King, right? Well, not exactly. Probably not, at least. I'll give you my theory, which basically says, no. First of all, if this was going to be the system, don't you think Bungie would have just let people upgrade their weapons from year 1 instead of trying to jump through all these hoops or cheat the system? Much like how it works now, attack values are probably still going to matter beyond contributing to your light level. Enemies still have defense values, which probably scales based on recommended light levels, aka higher light requirements means enemies probably have a higher defense value. Your light in the Taken King is likely to have a similar relationship. If you have 250 light fighting 300 light recommended enemies, then you're probably not going to be dealing as much damage to them, although I don't know the full extent of the scaling at the moment. Now, if you're on equal footing, say 300 versus 300, then your weapons will probably be dealing their full damage, but their damage output is going to depend on their attack value like it does now. Here's a perfect example. You remember our green weapons only Crota? I was using a scout rifle with 186 attack in normal mode Crota's End, so that's level 30s, 31s, and 32s. Each shot was doing 154 damage to a thrall. Now I can very easily tell you that scout rifles of a higher attack value do more damage than that per shot, despite the fact that I was of an equal light level to the enemies. I'm under the assumption right now that the system will continue to work in this way, except that each individual light point is actually going to be useful. Right now, level 33.1 and level 33.9 have different light contributions, but you still do the same damage. The light change makes it so something like level 33.1 is actually an improvement over level 33, even if only very minor. The same concept is applied to light in the new system. I am under the assumption that attack values and light levels are still independent. They probably just won't merge together. It's a relationship that's both independent and together at the same time. So I'm sorry to potentially shatter your hopes and dreams and whatnot, but yeah. Now 170 is the cap for year 1 weapons, and it has been said that all of your stuff that you have right now will continue to be good for content that's relevant right now. But once we start getting into those higher light levels, your 170 weapons are probably going to fall to the wayside. I've also had a lot of people asking my opinion on only some of the exotics coming with us into year 2 upgrade-wise, and my take is this. I'm glad to see stuff like G-Horn and Thorn gone because they were way too good or annoying to play against. I think a lot of people are happy about Thorn not being around for the Trials meta or Iron Banner, although it'll still be a thing in regular Crucible, and I think significantly fewer people are happy about G-Horn going away. What I'm not glad to see is stuff like Necrochasm and Hardlight and all the bad stuff and all the stuff that's getting buffed not be upgradable. I was really looking forward to giving Necrochasm and Hardlight and stuff like that a shot in the endgame PvE scene, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm fine with not everything coming with us. Some stuff was forgettable anyway, and I don't think the majority of people are going to be sad that certain exotics are going away, at least for now. Overall, I think that community worry is very high right now, and I think once the Taken King comes out, a lot of player concerns are going to go away. I think once people actually start getting their hands on the game and seeing the changes, getting to play with the changes, experience all the new systems for themselves, get the new gear, once all that happens, people are going to calm down. Right now, the only thing you guys are experiencing is, oh no, my stuff. My precious, precious stuff. And I was like that too when I first started playing MMOs. I didn't want my stuff to go away. I liked my stuff. But as soon as you find stuff that's better than your stuff, it'll be alright. A lot of the weapon archetypes are staying. Slow rate of fire auto rifles, fast rate of fire pulse rifles, heavy hitting hand cannons. Chances are that if you have something you like right now, there will be a version of it in the Taken King. It just might look a little different or have a different paint job. That's all. You will find a new weapon, a new favorite shader, armor set. It'll happen. It's gonna be okay. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Apologies once again for the slow content, but I am currently in Seattle for an entire week. Got packs and stuff, so once I am back, things should go back to normal. Hopefully. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.